39-year-old Johnson St. Louis of Deerfield Beach, Florida, was an ATM technician who figured out how to use his trade to steal some money. In the dark of night, Johnson went to a drive-through ATM at a Bank of America location in Longwood, Florida, and manipulated the machine in a way to cause a malfunction. He then hid in the woods adjacent to the machine and waited for the repair tech to arrive. The technician got there close to midnight and opened the ATM vault to make the repair, and Johnson emerged from the woods through a hole in the adjacent chain-link fence. Johnson was wearing black clothing, a mask, and gloves when he pulled a gun on the frightened technician and forced the man to his knees. Johnson unloaded all the cassettes from the machine, making off with $135,000. In the subsequent investigation, video analysis showed Johnson visiting this ATM before the robbery, while obscuring his face with a mask and the sun visor without conducting a transaction. He was driving a 2016 white Mercedes with license plates going back to Johnson, a known ATM tech. The police and FBI put Johnson under surveillance, and during a pretext traffic stop, the cops searched Johnson's car and found a handgun with tape over the serial number and a list of bank branch locations in the area, with annotations regarding the make and models of the ATMs at each location. Further analysis showed that Johnson had cased each of those ATMs on the list while obscuring his face and making no transactions. Cell phone location analysis also put Johnson at the scene of two other similar unsolved ATM robberies in other parts of Florida. None of the money was recovered, but records from the Seminole Hard Rock Casino showed Johnson gambling and losing $222,000 shortly after the robberies. Now, to be clear, the FBI's case against Johnson was circumstantial, but it was strong. He was arrested for the bank robbery and went to trial. The jury came back guilty, and Johnson was just sentenced to 14 years in federal prison. I'm really curious what you think about this case. Could you let me know in the comments? And then have a great day, and be cool.